Good evening. I'm going to create my solution for machine problem number one. Actually, this is my first time doing this, so I apologize for any noise or any mistake that I'll be making this evening. For starters, I have already modified some of the components here. Actually, I was supposed to work on Windows machine, but I have difficulties in installing the compiler. I mean, rather the debugger, I believe. So instead, I use a Linux machine and configure it so it will run in Visual Studio Code as well. So let's go ahead and start. As you can see, we are going to create a software, or rather a program, a C++ program that will ask for the following input from the user: student name, program course, year level, and this year level should be in integer type. Sorry. Number of units enrolled should be in double or float data type, but in this case I'll be just using float instead. Determine the corresponding year of the student and rate per unit as follows: year level 1, meaning year name is freshman, rate per unit is 1.5, and so forth. We will going to compute the tuition fee as well, down payment and balance. So going to so there will be one sample input here and sample output. So we're going to make our program as per this one. So let's go ahead and transfer to other side so we can start building our program. So for starters, we need some variables. We need to declare some variables. A string variables, student name, program course, year name. I think that's all. So let's start coding that, but first we have to delete this one, this sample code from here. So going to create a string variable, name of the student, the course, name of the student, course, year name, and integer type, year level. I decided to use a string here. I believe this is string header. I included some string header here because this is the header which is been used for manipulating string instead of using character arrays. So in this problem, I'm going to use string header. After the integer real label, we have to create another variables, float, meaning firstly number of units. Next will be our tuition fee. Next will be our down payment. And lastly, down payment, number of units, tuition fee, down payment, balance, balance and rate. What did I do? Rate. First thing first, we are going to ask the user for some information. So we're going to ask his name first by using cout. We'll provide some put some going to write the cout in the next string in the next line. So please enter your name. Okay, so semicolon. Then here we are going to, instead of cin, we are going to use getLine here. GetLine, which is a part of I believe string header. We're going to get our things from the command from the standard in also, and the variable for this one is name. Then we'll put semicolon. Next thing, we'll put now another cout, and we'll ask her course, user's course. So please enter your program course, then semicolon. Then again, we'll to be able to take that information from the user, we use getLine. GetLine standard in, and the variable course. Next information we want to the user is the year level. So cout, please enter your year level. Then from here we're going to use cin instead, and we'll store that user's entry to the variable integer year level, and the next information we're going to ask, I believe I made a mistake here. I forgot to put the semicolon. Okay, the next information will be the number of units. So C out, please enter a number of units, semicolon. Again, we're going to use CIN, and we're going to store that value to that to variable number of units, number of units, no, number units. Okay, semicolon. Oh, I think I made mistake also. This is supposed to be like this. Oh. This is the very good with the IDE, because if there will be some problem is there, it will try to tell you by putting some markers. After that, then now we're going to create meaning assign value to year name based on the year level. So in this case, I'm going to use switch, then year level, then case 1 is case 1 will be year name is equal to freshman. Oh, sorry, I think I made a mistake in spelling. Freshman. Okay, semicolon. Then we'll put a break on it. Then goes to the second option. Sorry, 2, case 2. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's type this one first. Year name is equal to sophomore, semicolon. One thing I forgot here is there will be one variable rate here, because every year there will be different rate according to this one. Freshman will be 1,500, so we'll write 1,500. Sorry. Sophomore will be, I'm sorry because my computer is quite slow, so please bear with me. Next thing is sophomore will be 1,800. Okay, so rate will be 1,800, semicolon. Then sorry, we'll put break also, so it will not go to after selecting that. Case 3 will be year name, oh sorry, junior. Oh, rate will be, let let's see, in the other one, junior will be 2000. Will be 2000. Then we'll put a break. In 4 and 5, 4 and 5 meaning senior, instead of putting case 4 and case 5, we'll just put default, meaning this one has flow. If the user put 7, it will read as senior also. But since according to the manual, assume that the user will not enter an invalid value. So we are going to assume the user is quite bright, so he will not make a mistake on putting his year level. So in that case, we'll put year name is equal to senior. So if the user will enter 4 and 5, meaning he or she is senior. Oh, sorry, semicolon. And the rate will be, how much it will be? The rate will be 2,300. Okay. So we'll put here 2,300. Okay. Now that we are finished that year level or year name, now we're going to calculate tuition fee. Tuition fee will be number of units times rate, meaning the rate of the rate per unit, sorry, the rate per unit. So this will be our tuition fee. Now our down payment will be 30% of the tuition fee. So we can say tuition fee times 0.3, because we're going to convert 30% into decimal. So it will be 0.3. Then, oops, I forgot another semicolon here. Next thing, we are going to calculate the balance. We're going to calculate balance is equal to tuition fee minus down payment. Okay. Now that we have this one, we can now create our output. So according to the instruction or in the sample, let me see this one. Let me see in the sample slip. Okay. So in the sample slip, we're going to ask student name. So this has little format, so I will try to put some tabs here. So I'm not sure it will work properly, so but I will try. I'll put some tab over here, so there will be some little format. Let me see. I'll put what we call escape keys. /t meaning that is tab. When the computer displays that in the console, he will add a tab on the end of that string, so there will be some space between the name and the colon. Same as here also, we're going to put one tab also, and here too, and this one too. Oh, we should just see 1 minute. We said student name, program course, year level, number of units. So there's no need to put please enter. So I'll just put here student name, same as the sample input. So I'll put student name, then programmer course. So here we're going to put programmer course. Program course. Oops, I accidentally deleted the escape. Then here we are going to put year level. Year level. Then lastly, number of units. Looks like my computer is quite slow, so I'm very sorry if this video will come out not good. So we'll put here number of units, then now that we have that fixed, it looks like I have a problem here again. Might be I made a mistake in declare. Oops, yeah, I made a mistake in declaring. So now it will be okay. So now we're going to create the output. First we have the enrollment slip string. So enrollment string will be cout. We're going to put space on it, and of line. Then we'll put 2 tabs. Let's say 2 tabs. Then enrollment slip. Sorry. enrollment slip, then semicolon. Then the next thing we're going to write is Cout. What is that one? Will be student name. Student name. Student name. We'll put 3 tabs. Student name, then name, then semicolon. Okay. Sorry, we have to put end of line here also. Oof. My computer is kinda crazy now. Then next thing we have Cout is the program or course. The program or course. Program / course. Then same thing we did, we put 3 tabs and semicolon, space. So there will be some space with the course, the variable course also. And same thing we did, we put some end of line here also. So the next Cout will be put in the next line instead of the same line. Next will be year name. So this year name actually will already get the value out of the year level entry. So Cout year name, same thing, we have to put 3 tabs, colon and space. Then we'll put the year name variable. Same thing, we have to put end of line. Okay. Then next will be number of units. So here we're going to put Cout 2. Cout 2. Cout. I forgot. Number of units. It will be number of units. Same thing, we have to put 3 tabs, colon, space. Then we'll write the number of units here. Then another end of line. Okay. Now we're going to put the 3 details: tuition fee, down payment, and balance. Tuition fee, Cout, tuition fee. Same thing, we have to put 3 tabs, colon space and the variable tuition fee. Then we'll put end of line 2. Okay. Next will be the down payment. Down payment. We'll put 3 tabs 2 colon and space, and we'll put down payment. Okay, we'll put end of line. Next will be balance. See out. Balance. 3 tabs colon space and variable balance, then end of line. Now we'll just going to double check the details. We have the same okay, so let's just check once more if we have entered it correctly. Okay, string header will be there. So now we have to save it. So already saved now. Oh, sorry, I think it's not saving, so I have to save from here. Okay, now that this is saved, we can put debug also, but it's quite slow in this machine, so I apologize. I have to compile it manually by using G++, then our file .cpp output will be main. Okay, so now that that is already compiled, we're going to run it by typing /main student name. So student name, we have to enter, Maria Blanco. So we're going to write Maria Blanco. Oh, sorry, Maria Blanco. Program and course will be Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Enter. Year level will be, they're telling 4. Number of units will be 16. Oops, it looks like I made a mistake. So I'll be removing might be 1 tab and another end of line. So let's go ahead and go with our output. Here I forgot to put end of line also here, supposed to be, so it will be, and everything. So we have to remove here, make it 2 tabs only. Okay, so make it 2 tabs. Okay, balance will be 3 tabs. So we'll save now, and again we'll try to compile. Okay. Now that is student name is Maria Blanco, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Nice course. Year level will be 4 as according to example. Number of units will be 16 as per the examples also. And oops, I think I need to remove one more. Sorry for that. The year name. Oh, I forget to delete the year name here. One tab. Okay, so have to save it again, and try to compile by entering this one and running it using this one. Maria Blanco. Oops, sorry, not Marianne, Maria Blanco. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Technology. I made a mistake in typing, sorry. Year level will be 4. Number of units will be 16. So here, as you can see, student name will be Maria Blanco. Program course will be Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Year level is 4. Number of units is 16. Our output now will be student name Maria Blanco. Program course Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Year name will be not 4, but year name will be senior. Number of units 16. Number of tuition fee will be 36,800. Down payment 11,040 and balance 25,760. So we'll have to check that in our here tuition fee, it says 36,800, so it's correct. Number of units 16. Your name senior. Your name is senior. Down payment will be 11,040. Here 11,042, 40 also, and 25,760 is the 25,760 is the balance, and here 25,760 is the balance also. So there you have it. Already prepared, already solved that machine problem number 1. I hope it's okay. I hope I made it correctly. I apologize for any inconvenience in this video, because literally this is my first time doing it, and hope you have a very nice day. Thank you.